It was a medical first. Beating odds of 104 billion to 1, Janet and Graham Walton became proud parents to 6 healthy baby girls.
We are like a normal family, but we are the only all-girl sextuplets ever been born in the world.
In the years that followed, their lives were documented on film, and they became a worldwide sensation.
You don't really know any difference because this is who we are and this is what we've grown up as. I just thought it was normal. Like, I was just thinking, oh, are they filming everybody?
As the girls reach a huge milestone in their lives, they've allowed the cameras back in.
Is this good? Is this good or what?
As Jenny, Lucy, Ruth, Sarah, Kate, and Hannah turn 30.
Excited?
Yeah. I'm scared.
Oh yeah, it's nothing to be scared of.
It's 3 months before the big birthday, and the Walton Sextuplets are in Leeds with their parents, Janet and Graham, for a special appointment to mark a special year.
Hi, girls.
Hiya.
Who was it that rang me?
Hi,
I believe you wanted some love hearts.
Yeah.
If you have a look at these.
As they approach 30, the sisters have decided they want a permanent reminder of their unique bond.
Yeah, that's lovely.
And that's what you wanted.
That's lovely.
Yeah, and then that's what I wanted.
So, is there any particular reason why you're having the love hearts?
Well, we just thought because obviously we're 30 this year, we wanted to do something to celebrate our 30th and the 6 of us. So we just thought.
I think it's really nice.
I think it's lovely.
Well, we all decided that we wanted to do something special together, and obviously 6 hearts represent the 6 girls.
Also, when we moved into our house, we had a window done with 6 hearts, 6 different colours in a window, and it looks lovely. So it's what they're getting done basically looks like the window that we had done at home. So it's lovely. It's a nice idea.
I like Lucy's design. I think it's really nice, but I don't know whether I'm going to get it done today because I'm scared.
The girls were born at 31 weeks by caesarean section in just 4 minutes. First Hannah, then Lucy, Ruth, Sarah, Kate, and finally Jenny. Janet and Graham Walton went from longing to have just 1 baby to having 6.
Well, this is the Walton family, and Jan will introduce the stars.
This is Hannah. She's the first one born.
I'm proper sweating.
This is Lucy. She's the one that gave us a few worries when she was first born. She's fine now.
Nice, isn't it?
Lovely, Luce. This is Ruth, the quiet one.
Spittle.
This is Sarah. She's always wide awake and usually crying. This is Kate. She's the mischievous one, I think. She's always got a glint in her eye. And this is Jenny. She's the biggest.
Thank you.
Kate and Sarah decided not to have a tattoo for now. They've always been more reserved than some of their sisters.
Love it. Lovely, thank you. Well done. Oh yeah, I really like it. Can't remember the pain now.
Well, the girls have always been very individual, and I think that's we treated them very as individuals. It would be easy to treat them all as one, but they absolutely aren't.
Sometimes, you know, when people just come over and say, "Oh, are you one of the Waltons?" I say yes, but my name's Kate.
Each of the Walton girls came from a different egg. So none of them are identical. In terms of genetics, they're really only as alike as ordinary sisters. And their individual personalities have been evident since they were very little.
Hannah's very creative, very brainy, very smart.
It's hard working and very organised with everything.
Don't talk, Sarah.
She's like the mum of the sisters. I think she's always like looking out for everyone and making sure that they're okay.
I'd say Lucy's always been a bit dizzy.
Mrs. That's me, Mum.
She can be a bit dozy at times, but you know, blonde, but that's funny, isn't it? Crazy funny, dead loud, and a bit of a joker. Ruth is bossy. She's fun-loving, up for a laugh. She likes to argue with people because she believes she's right all the time. Opinionated, but in a good way.
Sarah's quite quiet. She's not as outgoing as the rest of us.
She's caring and, you know, she can be funny at times, but she's more on the quieter side, like Kate and I.
Although now, as we're getting older, she's coming out of her shell a lot more.
Kate's funny. She's very quirky.
She's very funny. She doesn't realise it, but she is funny. She used to be quite shy, but she's not anymore. She's come out of herself quite a bit.
Party girl she is now, so I think Kate's the one that's changed the most.
Jenny is funny, very confident. She always makes everyone laugh.
I know! The ballerina's really funny.
She's bubbly, in your face.
She's very outgoing, very outspoken, knows her own mind. Yeah, but that's what I love about her.
Janet and Graham Walton's journey to have their family didn't begin 30 years ago. Janet was told at a young age that she was unlikely to be able to have any children of her own.
Every teenager expects that they'll be able to grow up and have children. And in my case, I knew that I wouldn't be able to have children of my own. I think that helped a lot with Gray and my relationship because right from, you know, day one, when everything was serious with us, he knew that we couldn't have children of our own.
Even though the odds were against them, Janet and Graham wanted to try to have a family. Over a 5-year period, Janet went through 12 courses of fertility treatment, each time failing to conceive. In spring 1983, she took the decision to try just one more course of drugs.
I wanted her to give up the treatment a long, long time before that because I was worried about her having the injections and stuff like that, you know. But she said, no, we'll carry on until they've actually said to me, we can't do anything else, you know.
Janet's determination to try one last time was rewarded by the incredible news in June 1983 that she was finally pregnant. Following the pregnancy test, Janet went in for a scan.
I could see that there was perhaps something not quite right about it. So I asked her, and she said, oh, I think I need to get someone else to come and look because I think it's more than one. So in my mind, I thought, wow, having twins.
And I couldn't believe it either. And then they said, well, no, it might be more than that. And she said triplets. And they said, no, it might be more than that.
I said, well, will someone tell me what's happening? And they said at that stage that they were sure as they could be that there were 6 eggs there.
It was like a panic stations, you know. 6, nobody has 6. I'd never heard of it in my life before. I hadn't.
It was, you know, shock, thrilled. Wasn't so easy as it was going to be. No one had had sextuplets before in this country, so we really didn't know what the future held.
They said 6, and poor Jan, and she started crying, and so did I, because it wasn't this. We've been trying for so long to have one baby, you know, and then they say you're having 6. It was just unbelievable. It was unbelievable.
Janet's in Liverpool to meet up with Ela Soda, the radiographer who performed that first scan 30 years ago and told her she was having 6 babies.
Hi. How are you?
Oh, I'm fine.
Oh, it's lovely to see you.
Well, I've got a surprise. Well, they mean a lot to me. But,
You mean you got
yeah,
the scan
yeah.
pictures? Wow. Yeah, that's one baby there. That's one baby, and that's one. That must be about 10 weeks. Just looking at it. And at that time, I had no idea what the consequences could be.
No one-
Nothing. It
nobody
was just a
did,
question
yeah.
of Janet is pregnant.
This pregnancy was fraught with danger for Janet and her babies. Doctors needed to keep her under close observation, so she remained in hospital for the rest of her pregnancy.
So you did suffer a lot at the end. You did. She could
That was
hardly
part
walk.
of it, really.
Yeah, Janet could hardly walk. And we did, sometimes she couldn't lie down for a scan, so we had to scan her sitting in a chair. I remember that. We couldn't reach the other side of the abdomen. So sometimes 2 people had to scan, wasn't it?
Yes.
And 2 people had to be in the room to make sure that we didn't scan the same baby twice.
In November 1983, the Walton girls were born. It was the first time in British history that sextuplets had been successfully delivered, and the whole world was watching.
Over the moon, Brian.
Janet and Graham then embarked on a lifelong challenge to take care of their 6 daughters. When the Walton sextuplets were a few weeks old, their parents Janet and Graham took them home to their 2-bedroom terrace house in Wallasey.
When the girls were born, I had 12 months off. I stayed at home with Janet and the girls, and that was the best year of my life. It was fabulous. I learned so much in those 12 months, unbelievable. I had nothing to do with babies in my life till then, you know. And wow, what an experience that was. I loved it.
As the girls got older and started school, Janet finally had a bit of time on her hands. She'd always felt indebted to the hospital that brought her 6 beautiful daughters into the world. So ever since, she's been dedicated to supporting the newborn appeal at Liverpool Women's Hospital.
Yes, and we had so much care and attention in the neonatal unit. I felt it was some way that I could give back.
This knitting stall Janet runs in a local shopping centre forms part of the fundraising drive.
The newborn appeal since the launch has raised just over £2.5 million. We're probably raising about £3,500 a month purely by the sale of the knitting. We've bought hundreds of thousands of pounds worth of equipment and funded research, which is ongoing, you know.
With busy lives, family time is very precious. So the Waltons will be heading to New York for the 30th birthday celebrations. It'll be the first time for 9 years, since the girls turned 21, that they've all been on holiday together.
I'm so excited. I can't wait. I've been counting down the days.
It's very rare that we go on holiday together these days because everyone's so busy and doing different things with all the different jobs and things that it is nice to spend quality time all together.
It's nice as well because we're going for our birthday to celebrate it all together. So I can't wait. I'm looking forward to it.
2 months ago, Ruth, Hannah, Jenny and Lucy had tattoos to mark their unique bond as sisters. So before the big trip, Sarah and Kate have one last thing to do to prepare.
Good to see you again.
I've decided where I want mine now. So
Excellent.
I want mine on my foot,
Right.
like Lucy's.
Love hearts.
Yes.
Yeah.
Excellent.
And I'm having the love hearts, but on my arm here.
Oh, down the side?
Yeah.
That'll work really well. Yeah, that'll be cool.
Yeah.
How are you feeling, Kate?
I'm a bit nervous, actually.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, you'll be fine.
It's not going to hurt that much. No. Are you sure? Honest.
No, I don't think it will either.
Do you know what? I wish I'd just got it done last time, because it's not even that bad. Oh, it looks nice there. It's lovely. I really like it.
Because it all means something. if like one of us didn't get it, it wouldn't be the same.
Hey, well done, Rich.
You all buy each other presents?
We don't usually for our birthday, but this, because it's a special birthday, I think we all are.
Oh, are we?
Are we? I didn't know that.
That would have been an embarrassment to us, wouldn't it, Jen?
Yeah.
When nobody told me the new rule.
Oh, yeah.
Wasn't a rule, was it, Sarah?
It wasn't a rule, but I know I am and a few others are.
Yeah, I am.
Oh.
Did the word not reach you?
No.
Well, I think you should. Anyway.
You can't wrap up love.
When the sextuplets were 2, they moved to this big house in Wallasey, where the girls grew up together. But like all teenagers, by the time they were 17, the sisters were beginning to make noises about flying the nest.
We're going through the stage now where we get threats, you know. They think they're threats. I'm fed up with this house. I'm leaving as soon as I can find a flat, you know. That sort of thing, you know. And obviously, eventually, they will leave, I would think. But it could be for you. It could be another 10 years, couldn't it, you know?
For me, I did go and work away in Spain for a few summers, and I missed everybody. I really did. I couldn't move away and be somewhere different because I'd just miss everybody too much.
Hannah, who works at an optician's, is one of 3 of the girls still living at home. None of the sextuplets are married yet, although Sarah, a GP's receptionist, has recently moved in with her fiancé. She stayed close to her parents, living just a few minutes away. University administrator Kate has also spread her wings and lives alone, but she too has stayed in Wallasey.
I just felt like it was time to move out and live on my own. Because although I'm really close to my sisters and we're close as a family, I think sometimes you just need your own space and your own independence.
To be honest with you, when I moved out, the first couple of months it was just weird. Going from a busy household, it was just like, whoa. It was just really strange.
I've always wanted to move out and get my own place for ages. So that's what I'm going to do.
Rebellious Jenny has moved away and in with partner Matt, but only to the other end of the M62 in Leeds, where she owns a confectionery business.
I do miss them all the time, and I'm always saying, oh, I wonder what they're doing now. Because they're so close now, everything they do is together now. And I just feel like I do miss out on quite a lot because I'm not around.
Me and Jen are moving in together, aren't we, Jen?
Yeah.
Well, we were when she had a job. If I was going to university, I'd go to one far away. Be able to do whatever I want, ain't I?
Do you want a cup of tea, Lou?
Yes.
Ruth works in customer services, and in spite of being so keen to get away at 17, she still lives at home. As does air stewardess Lucy, who's saving to move in with fiancé Kev.
It's gone from having 6 in the house and there's only 3 of us now. And you can tell a difference already because it's quiet. We'll definitely stay close together. Unless I win the lottery and then I'm going abroad to the Bahamas or something.
Have you got your makeup on? Can't walk.
Oh, wow. That was a bit of a journey, wasn't it?
Not half.
In a few days, it's the girls' birthday, and the Walton family are jetting off to New York. They arrive at the airport with minutes to spare before their flight closes.
Thank you.
Wonderful.
Have a lovely flight.
Thanks, darling.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
For Graham and Janet, of course, travelling anywhere with 6 children has always been a huge operation. Every trip had to be planned with military precision.
Sometimes it would have been so much easier not to go out. Even when the girls were in the buggies, we had 3 double buggies, but it very often took us longer to get ready to go out than we were actually out. It would have been easier to think, oh, let's just not do that today.
There's a surprise for the family before they head off. Television presenter Michael Aspel made 4 documentaries with the Waltons when they were little and has popped to Heathrow to wish them happy birthday again.
Yeah, it was just one hazy, happy memory. They were just getting on with it, and, it was very comforting to feel that, being a family man myself.
What's all this? Is that your hair? No! What is it?
Earmugs.
Earmugs?
It's as if they've been selected by some great power to be the perfect people to do that extraordinary job.
How are you?
Well, it's 25 years since we saw each other. Yeah,
Hiya.
and you haven't changed a
Sorry,
bit.
you had to wait.
Whoa, God,
Nice.
that's wonderful. Any left?
You can kiss me again.
Yeah, I'll kiss you again. Oh, I'll kiss your mum instead. I remember the... God. Hannah. Happy birthday, Jenny. There you are. Wow, this is going to be the biggest hen party of your life, isn't it?
It certainly is, yeah.
Good for you. Are you checking in?
Yeah, just
You've got about 8
just
seconds
about
from now. Have a lovely trip.
We'd like to wish some very special customers, Hannah, Lucy, Kate, Ruth, Sarah and Jenny Walton, a very happy 30th birthday.
All the best, love.
I'm quite amazed that they still want to go on holiday with us, you know, at this age of 30 now. And they'll always say, your mum and dad coming, you know, you coming. And I'm quite disappointed sometimes when you're not, you know, and you're not going with them. And I find that amazing, really.
Long time, 30 years, eh? And we don't look a day over. Give us a kiss. Cheers.
It's the first morning of the Walton family's New York adventure, and the sextuplets are settling in.
Do you want to hang mine up then?
Not really, no.
I'm not going to hang mine up.
You're not?
No.
I don't usually unpack when I go on
I don't.
holiday.
I just live out my suitcase.
I do.
Me mum and dad love it when we're all together because we just bounce off each other and just have a good time, really, don't we?
Yeah. Not for a dull moment when everybody's together, is it?
Definitely not.
I know I'm sharing a room with you and you're the messiest one. Aren't you?
Not messy.
Yes, you are.
Just, you know,
unorganised.
relaxed.
We've used
Carefree.
old hangers. I know it's only a number, but I don't like to think of getting older because I still only feel about 18.
That's exactly how I feel as well. And I just think I don't know, when you turn 30, is it time to...
Grow up.
Yeah.
No, you don't have to. You
and
don't
be
have to.
more mature and...
You don't have to start being all responsible just because you're 30.
Well, I won't.
No, you don't have to.
I won't, thank you.
I think
I
as
think
we've
so.
gotten older, we've become more close.
Definitely.
We did argue when we were younger, didn't we? We had
Yeah,
a few
but-
fist fights, didn't we, Jan?
All siblings do, don't they?
Once you get older, it's better, isn't it?
Yeah.
We used to all go away, didn't we, while Lucy was working, because we wanted a holiday without her.
Planned, was it?
Yeah, planned.
Mm-hmm.
Their imminent birthday has the girls thinking about their mum, who was just a year older than them when they were born.
I don't feel ready. You know, if I was pregnant now, I don't...
It's such a shock, mustn't it?
Yeah.
I'd love to have a little baby boy because there's so many girls I've got. There's so many girls in one family. I think it'd be really nice if one of us
I'd
has
like
a boy.
one of each.
No,
Not
I'd
one
like
girl.
boys. I don't think you can choose.
Girls are too much trouble.
Why?
If you eat broccoli, you have a boy, apparently.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Who told you that?
I've read it.
Where?
Magazine. I have.
And what you have to eat to get a girl?
I'm not sure. Not broccoli.
I couldn't have sex.
No, I
No.
don't.
I don't think I could cope.
I think I'd keep 2 and then I'd have to give 4 away.
No,
do
I don't think you can even say that.
Family holidays are rare, and the Waltons want to experience all that New York has to offer. The sisters remain close to both of their parents. But when they were little, Dad Graham was the centre of their universe.
He'd do anything for us. He really would. He's fantastic. Anything at all that we need, Dad drops everything and just comes.
There's been many times when I've broken down in my car and I've just rang my dad. Said, Dad, can you come in there? I've got a hair appointment. Can you come pick me up? Sort my car out. He's always doing things like that.
Hello, Ruth. Nice to see you. You escaped, did you? What's that?
No, it's money.
Monies.
I remember, I think I couldn't roller skate and I was crying my eyes out, and I always remember that my dad was saying to me, Kate, just, you know, it's okay. We'll try again tomorrow.
Now, let's remember what we said when you were riding your bike and you kept crying because you couldn't do it. What did we say? Hey? You never do it if you keep crying. You've got to laugh about it. And every time you laugh, you get better.
Graham's unique experience of living with so many women has led him to an unusual evening job. He's become a regular face on the speaking circuit in Merseyside with his act, My Life with 7 Women.
So, it's lovely to be here. My name is Graham Walton, and I am the father of the only all-girls sextuplets in the entire universe!
On Halloween, a local Wallasey women's group, the Harlequins, invited Graham to come and tell them his story.
Before I go any further, I might introduce my wife. My present wife, Janet, here.
It came from my wife, to be fair. She used to be in a WI herself. She came home one day and she said, the speakers let us down for next week. I said, oh, why? She said, put your name down for it. I said, you're joking? She said, no, you can do it, go on. Go and write something. So I just did 20 minutes. I think the reaction was brilliant, so I thought, oh, yeah, quite like that. So I just carried on from there.
People say, was it love at first sight? Well, it wasn't really. I was starving and she had a bag of chips.
Graham has always encouraged his daughters to try new things. And there's one activity they are desperate to do while they're here. But it's one he is adamant he won't be sharing in. A helicopter flight across New York City.
Never been on a helicopter before. I'm excited but a bit apprehensive about it, yeah.
Yeah, I'm the same, a bit nervous, but I am looking forward to it.
Yeah.
I think it'll be amazing.
I do.
Yeah.
I'm just that excited.
This is Graham's worst nightmare. So he waves Janet off with Lucy, Sarah and Hannah. The other girls are left to try and persuade him.
It's just, I've got a fear of flying, even, you know, aeroplanes.
Hello, ladies.
Hi!
Hi. Okay, here we go.
Oh. Wow. Oh my God. Look at all the skyline from here. It's absolutely amazing.
The Empire State Building. Right-hand side there, that's 843 acres of New York Central Park.
Never thought we'd see New York from up here. Dad wouldn't have liked it, would he?
My dad was saying that he'd never do it. He doesn't really like heights, and but we persuaded him and we sat down and we said to him, you know, if we can do it and Mum can do it, we think that you should just man up and get on that helicopter.
This first time in a helicopter?
Yeah.
Oh, very nice. I heard Dad's a little nervous.
Yeah,
Yes?
a little bit. Yeah, just a bit. It's a bit enough. It'll be all right.
That's okay. The pilot is too, so don't worry.
Oh, thank you.
We're just joking.
What are you doing? just hold me out.
Sorry.
It's finally payback time, and it's up to the girls to look after their dad.
Oh, here we go. Oh my God. Oh. Oh my God. Fabulous.
Side, those are the famous Chelsea piers. And let's see, there's Chelsea, you got Soho, Tribeca, Little Italy, Chinatown, there's Greenwich Village.
Glad you came up, Dad.
Oh yeah, best thing I've ever done. It's fantastic.
Oh, we knew you'd love it when you got over here.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
Oh, well done, yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
Brilliant.
Do you like it or not?
Brilliant.
Yeah.
What's got into it? Oh, made up art from.
Super.
Brilliant. Oh, good. 1, 2, 3.
There's another important reason that the Walton family have travelled to New York. The sisters are desperate to meet the Carpios, another family just like theirs.
Everybody look both ways. Stop, that's good, Jaden.
Sextuplets Joel, Genesis, Jezreel, Justin, Daniela and Jaden were born to parents Victor and Digna Carpio on the 6th of October 2008.
What do you want to say to them?
Happy birthday.
You want to come in and say hi?
Yeah.
They're so shy.
When they were that age, well, they're everywhere, aren't they?
How you did when they have 5 years old?
They're
How you
everywhere.
did?
I don't
Because
know.
sometimes they drive me crazy.
Oh, absolutely. Well,
You
they
can
still
too.
drive me crazy when they're 30.
Yeah, they are the sextuplets.
They are,
yeah, they are the sextuplets, like you.
We are sextuplets too.
This is the first time since they were little that the Walton sisters have met another set of sextuplets. It's making them think about the prospect of having families of their own.
Oh, is that from you?
We all want to settle down and get married and have children. I mean, I'd love to give my mum and dad grandchildren one day.
I've got myself a lad. I've got myself a little boy.
I think my dad especially misses when we were younger, and I think he'd love to do it all over again, if I'm honest. So I think for one of us to have a baby, I think they'd just love it.
Say, I love New York!
I don't think I want quite as big a family. I don't want 6 children. I don't think I'd be able to cope. But I think when we all have children anyway, we're going to be, part of a big family. So I think 1 or 2 children, I think that'd be my limit.
So they do everything at home.
Oh, well.
I'd like a big family just because of all the fun that we've had and all the laughter in the house. I'd like my house to be like that as well, just because I've been there knowing what it will be like. So I'd like them to have the same.
I can't wait they have your daughter's age. I can't wait because it's too much work.
Very hard, isn't it? Yeah.
We have to pay a lot of bills.
Of course,
A lot of bills. We spend a lot of money in food,
Yeah.
clothes.
Clothes.
6 times.
Yes,
6
that's
times.
right,
Yeah.
yes,
We are the heroes.
We are, yeah.
Meeting the Carpios has given the Walton sisters a glimpse of just what hard work life has been for their mum and dad.
It's just madness. I think mum and dad have done good. They've done brilliantly. Because if we were like that running around, it must have just been mental.
I don't think I would have coped. No, I don't think I would have. Having 6 children running about like that.
Don't mess with the jam, please. Are your Crispies up there?
To look in and to see all 6 of them shouting and crawling on the floor and running.
It's very chaotic, isn't it?
Yeah, but that's what they must have gone through all the time.
It's hard to believe how they manage,
They need a medal.
They do need a medal.
Sandwich.
Yes, that's
What was going on then?
It doesn't matter.
It's been exciting meeting them, but it takes you back to when our girls were that age, and it makes you realise that they were all over the place, Really, when you look back, you wonder how the heck you did manage.
I want 6 babies now, by the way. Sorry, Rob.
What if you had 6?
I won't be able to cope, if I'm honest.
No.
No, I don't think so.
People say it's been hard for us, but sometimes I think it's harder if you've got children of different ages, because we've been through each phase, we've enjoyed it or endured it, and gone on to the next phase, which is fantastic because you only remember the best bit.
It's Nanny Nancy.
That's it. Don't move. Oi, everybody here.
By the time the Walton girls were the Carpios' age, they were a worldwide sensation. So having their photo taken was part and parcel of life. The whole family are in a studio in Brooklyn for a special 30th birthday shoot.
Hello, welcome. How you doing? Welcome to Brooklyn.
Thank you. I'm Ruth.
I'm Hannah.
Ruth, Hannah.
Jenny.
Jenny. Kate.
Sarah.
Sarah.
Lucy.
Lucy. Good. I'll completely forget that in 5 seconds. Okay. Interact with each other. You're looking. You're like, you, really? I've had enough of you. Oh, very nice. Very nice. Okay. And remember, just have that chin just up at just. Let's see. Okay. You got.
Could you go like that?
I bet you I won't be able to do it.
I can't do it, I'm not.
You can't do it. Don't like this. Go like this and you're done.
There you go. And ladies. Oh, look, perfect. There it is.
That's good, that looks really straight like that.
Although the girls have always lived under the media spotlight, it's not something that has come easily to all of them.
I am the one that has not really liked being filmed. I did say when I was 18 that I was never doing it again.
Hold on. And one more.
I think now you're older, I think it is more fun now. Now we're not teenagers anymore. Because when we were teenagers, I did think it was a bit intrusive.
I'd hate myself on pictures. I don't know, I just have a thing about pictures of myself.
Oh, very nice. Look at this. And everybody here with cheery smiles.
I'm more quieter. I don't like being the centre of attention. So when all the focus is on you doing it, it can be a bit, I don't know, feel a bit uneasy.
Nice. Stay with me. Straight out. Okay. And one more time. All right, everybody, straight up. What was that look?
Sarah can't do it.
Big smile. Is this good? Is this good or what? What? Is it good? Run. You guys have done this before. I can tell. It's like very comfortable. There you go.
As they've got older, the sisters have come to understand why the public is so interested in their family.
Yes, be a miracle. I made you look pretty.
We are like a normal family, but I do understand that obviously when it happened, even to now, we are the only all-girl sextuplets ever been born in the world, so that itself is special.
No one knew that we were going to survive. I think it's really nice that people are interested and want to know how we're doing and what we're doing.
The Waltons' time in New York is coming to an end.
Give her a little peck on the cheek. I know she would like it.
That's the closest we've been for ages, you know.
And tomorrow, they celebrate their big day. It's the 18th of November, and it was 30 years ago today that Janet and Graham Walton, against all odds, welcomed 6 little baby daughters into the world.
Happy birthday, Ruth. Happy 30th.
Happy birthday!
You're nice, darling.
Yeah.
Okay. Happy birthday, look.
Yeah. So excited about it. Holder. Are they all similar? Should we wait?
They're all the same.
Look at the pressure is. Wait.
Mum and Dad. How much, Lucy, is that? £35 notes because you're 30? Oh, come on.
Back to school on Monday.
Maths was never my thing. Thank you, Lucy.
You go straight for the present.
Ah, Lucy, they're lovely.
I think the girls are very close, and I think what's so great is that they are such good friends, really, really good friends.
Oh my God, they're beautiful. Oh,
They've obviously grown together. I mean, it's obvious, isn't it? 30 years in each other's company, a lot. They've grown together, and they've grown to love each other even more.
These are off me and Kieran.
Oh, Sarah, that's lovely.
I think they're very comfortable with each other. No one is more close to someone else.
But when they were small, they were in 3 bedrooms of 2. And people said to us the 2 that slept in the same room would become closer than the others, if you know what I mean. But it never happened, because you swap rooms every other night. So just just a great unit together, great team, you know.
Always sisters, forever friends.
They're lovely.
When we were younger, like most siblings, you know, we used to argue a bit and not get on as well. But as we've gotten older, we seem to spend and want to spend more time together, and just we've become closer a lot more.
Now we all get on. We all include each other in everything that we do. And we're just all like best friends, not sisters, but best friends as well.
Yeah, I don't look at myself as being a sextuplet. I was just born and I had 5 sisters. I just feel no different to anybody else.
Oh my God, sweet. Go. Oh my God, it's so slippy.
Graham and Janet have always tried to share themselves equally between their 6 daughters.
You're all good, you're all really good. It's been hard over the years to give them enough one-to-one time. We have, but we've worked very, very hard to make it everything fair. Some of your children might need you more than others, and it's that drawing that line so that you are there for all of them all of the time, and that's difficult, really difficult.
We didn't want particularly 6, we wanted 1, but we had 6, so you get on with it, and they were wanted and they were loved from day one.
Who's the best?
I think I am. Sarah's like a professional.
Sarah's like 12 and Dean.
Not quite. 12. Which one's the man?
I'm better than I thought I would be, actually.
I did a pirouette in the air, but I think you missed it.
When the Walton girls were born, the chance of all of them surviving was remote. The chance then of all 6 reaching adulthood without experiencing serious health problems was tiny.
For me particularly, it's a very emotional day. A lot more emotional than people think. People just think, oh, your girls are 30 today. You know, oh, it's another birthday, but it's a massive day. It really is to get to 30. I'm so proud of them. It's just a fabulous day, and it really is emotional. And the more I have to drink, the more emotional I will get, probably. When you were born 30 years ago, would I have an inkling that you'd get and you'd look so gorgeous at 30? Yeah. All right. Thank you.
Thoroughly enjoying myself today. Been good, haven't you? There you go, beautiful. Thank you very much.
You putting some on?
Yeah. Put a bit more on.
Oh, you look beautiful, Kate.
Oh! Happy birthday, girls.
Hey, you're the best.
We're really close to our parents. We always have been. I think that's one of the, well, that's, to me, that's such a special bond that I don't think will ever be broken.
Well, for a surprise, look what I brought.
Very close to Mum and Dad. They've taught us so much, so many things. They've just brought us up really well. I'm proud of them.
My mum and dad are brilliant. They've just coped so well with everything, and they've always tried to do the right thing by us all. And I just think they're amazing.
I don't know how they've coped with like having obviously 6 girls, but they've done like an amazing job. They're just amazing. I wouldn't change them for the world.
I wouldn't change a single thing. I wouldn't change a second. Experience I've had in the last 30 years, you know, living with the 6 girls and bringing them up.
Hannah, Lucy, Ruth, Sarah, Kate and Jenny.
Loved it. Honestly loved it. I'd do it again. In the blink of an eye, I'd do it again. Honestly.
We have followed these unique sisters for 30 years and seen them grow up to appreciate the incredible journey their parents have been on. Happy birthday, the Waltons.